For Ence, that one would hurt a lot if they weren't able to make it. They might go quick here as well. Bodyy hears all the information, drops a smoke, gonna stick around. There's a fat gap on the right-hand side. He has no chance of staying alive there. Maden will find the first. Look at the space they've created in a matter of moments. Ence come out the gate, absolutely flying.
That's going to be a tough retake. No kit as well for the CTs. 2 coming in from camera, 2 coming in from heaven. matys picks up 1. Dycha fires back with another. There's so many T-side bodies around the bomb side, and maden's one another fight. Afro finally the smoke fades, but he's tapping away, not able to connect to a single one. And KRIMZ should be going down any moment now as well. Good for 1, but maden shuts him down. It's a triple for him, and the first round goes in favor of Ence. You can pug your way through it in the sense of you can call a bit more simplified rounds where you move as a pack, right? You can just play on off-spawn calls. You don't need to default as much, which is a bit harder. That's a nice sequence from NertZ. I'd get an ace here, by the way. There's a quick 4K, tapping away, and oh, KRIMZ denies him. That could have been the first ace, correct me if I'm wrong, for the tournament.
And it feels like at the moment, Ence don't really have a decision to be made at all. It looks like they're posturing in the direction of A, and that's where they will go. In comes the usual. Nade towards back pillar. Molotov in towards reinforced kyuubii. Oh! And he gets one, full blind. matys gonna find one of his own. Pistol whipped out with SunPayus. Lines up 2, but it's his teammate as well. NertZ's head gets ripped off. And of course, it all falls apart. A team kill does not help for Ence at all. That was just chaos. That'll keep attention drawn as well over towards A main. That Molotov's actually worked against Fnatic in a way, but the AWP has an afro. Nice shot, glaive to fall. Was back level.
Surely you realize there's 3 towards A right now, by the way. Because you saw the push. Someone might have set him up, and now the AWP gets 2. Bodyy with another. Body's looking for a double as well, and he's going to claim it. It's just Dycha left in a 1 versus 3. A great hold by Fnatic. And it's the Polish beast to try and find a way back into the round, but he's not ready for a kyuubii on the AWP angle with 2 in a row for Fnatic on the CT side, and it's a fairly clean one as well. Some pushes, and maybe some of them are not going to be as well coordinated. There's the warning flash. Nothing happening on the back of it. matys manages to get 1, but he's really exposed to a lot of angles to get that kill. And it's a lot of 1-for-1s. Afro still towards the back of the site with the AVP. Maden needs to be careful not to go down. He is the one that needs to pick up the bomb eventually, but have to start sending it back. A bit of a missed shot from the AWP. The push coming in towards Canals, but Afro is still trapped towards the back of the bomb side. Needs to make sure he stays alive and lets Bodyy and his other teammates support. And actually, he does manage to get 1 kill in the process. So Maden,
some room to speak of. Yeah, we'll get that bomb down. So, at the very least, something to speak of. 1v3, not out of the realms of possibility, but less than easy. 47 points of HP. 2 rotating through. Ooh. There's 1. 1 versus 2 on the cards now. The question is, where are they coming from? Does he expect a second player through CT? You'd probably assume not. 1 tapping. He heard him in towards A main. Bodyy fluffs his lines, and it's all down to 1 man. Smoke on towards the bomb, spotting towards pillar. Maden's making this work in his favor. Spotted and running. Trying to tap on towards the bomb. kyuubii holding, sticking, knife pulled out, swiping, but not finding. He planted it, and he lost it. And kyuubii will see it off in the end as well. Fnatic tie this one off.
Once again, they get the opening, and they just slow it down. They freeze.
Dycha, hello. Finds 1. Oh, the Tech 9, man. That gun can be the best and the worst in any situation. You never know what you're getting. It's a coin flip. The first is good. The second, unfortunate. SunPayus and maden both low. This round is absolutely still on for Fnatic. KRIMZ is currently unchecked. Fine time for a rotation. NertZ got his way out on towards backside. Gonna drop a smoke of his own. Still, KRIMZ remains unchecked. Still, he hasn't shown any prowess. Maden jumping up, doesn't clear. Bomb goes down, and KRIMZ delivering. The bold buff coming through as Bodyy closes it. What a round from KRIMZ. 3 kills to his name. Fnatic find 5. Start to walk their way in.
Not a bad setup. Player towards the back of Plat still has a Molotov to use. AVP is wayward with the shot, has a Molotov to deploy. It is a little bit scrappy, but it's the lineup from Afro. Oh, gets the collateral. It's KRIMZ with another, and matys helps out. It's a clean defense. He takes the initiative, and now Ence gathering up towards the A bomb site once again, but the AWP of Afro is posted on the angle.
Oh, that's what Afro can do. What a shot. Dycha gets destroyed. 3 remaining for Ence. They're starting to dwindle in terms of confidence and hope. and that won't help. Glaive goes down. The IGL got a call from the grave now in a 2v4. 45 seconds to speak of. Ence might be tempted to save.
They might be all over the map. They are getting some rounds on the board, so now they solidify themselves as the victors in the end of that first half. Might actually try to get a kill after time. That could have been big. A ding onto NertZ. Still, he manages to stay alive here, so
Fnatic, very, very good position to lock out a very healthy lead on their map pick too, which would be immaculate. NertZ spotting nothing early on the uptake. Fnatic playing passive, but matys back turn looked a little confused.
yeah, he didn't expect them. That was a moment of miscommunication, maybe between the B players, and maden manages to drop afro as well. A lot of space towards middle now. maden's actually picked up the AVP. Okay, he's got our attention. Now they can slow it down again. It's the first time in a long time since Ence have actually gotten themselves in a 5 versus 3, but it is KRIMZ on the other side of this, and he's been hitting some great form. Just get that kill. No chance. maden, straight up headshot. Nails him. And it's just kyuubii left. A 1 versus 5. That should be 5 on the board for Ence.
Yeah, it should be, and it will be. maden will see it off. kyuubii to fall, 7-5.
bodyy and kyuubii, but it's on 2 different players, so interested to see how this one goes. It's a bit of a default for both sides. Just holding on to it, seeing if there's going to be any aggression, and there goes the double goosh by bodyy. Manages to get that kill onto SunPayus. It's a nice opening, and now that's going to open up the route towards a bomb site where Dycha's all alone with his jewelers.
They do. What do they do? Dycha, matys combined for 1 apiece. Tapping away from matys, trying to find a little bit more, but already not a bad position for Fnatic to be in at all. Bomb gonna go down. And then start playing retake. 3 versus 4. This is so difficult. kyuubii getting chased as well in towards main. He will just about make it in. And now all he has to do is play with the numbers, play with the support, and they should be absolutely fine. NertZ taking a couple of pop shots for no avail. This will be that. matys finding Glaive. It's all slotting into pace quite nicely. The remaining 2 events, I don't think are going to make much of a dent in this post plan. Fnatic going to lock in an 8th.
Yeah, it's a great pistol round. maden's going to try and lock them in on the bomb side. Going to try and get a couple of those kills. Needs to be a little bit quicker on his way up towards carpets, and that's a... Wow, what a shot from afro. NertZ should stay alive, and he will. Takes down matys.
Fnatic, in terms of the decision making at the moment, they're going into what is the heavily man side, but of course it is still lower firepower. matys, flash going to come around the corner. Sees the charge, the entry fragger, lost his line on the first, and NertZ will find 1. CZ stepping up for 1, but NertZ going to make it a double for him, and D is still posting towards back donor. Hang on a second, time's ticking in the corner for a rotate. This is such a late call.
It is so late, yeah. NertZ is just sprinting back, but they had kyuubii towards middle, so he's going to be really quick up that B bomb side. The bomb is still going to go down. NertZ is going to try and deny. There's no way they let him do that, and kyuubii's going to win the fight. It's a nice attempt from NertZ, but as Ence are trying to regain that mid control, Fnatic, if they get that right timing on the play towards B, that might be just perfect.
B, for now. It was quiet, 45 seconds to speak of. Looking in the direction, kyuubii, what a reaction. Finding 1, but NertZ gonna answer back. Still trying to stay alive. And maden's bought time for support. He will go down to the flames, but NertZ gonna find 1 before he falls. 1v2, and it's all onto afro. The AWP over, rifle in hand. SunPayus and Dycha to find here as well. Close around that smoke. Scoped in, SunPayus, nearly costly. He will get the kill nonetheless. And Ence stay alive, 10-6.
Even if there is someone towards middle, it's just going to be 1 guy. They are right to assume they have a bit of a gap to work with, but look at that from maden. He's taking so much space. Does matys hear it? Yes, he does. Turns around, shuts down maden. That's a massive find. And now it's just Dycha. He's all alone towards the back of the A bomb site. Have they heard him? Not quite yet. He's playing the Alfango, hoping to get a favorable timing for at least 1. Afro's holding. That's great awareness from the Oper. Dycha goes down. That should be the save being called in by Ence.
Yeah, surely now. Surely. NertZ might be about to find out exactly why.
Surely he doesn't know if he's going to clear him out. Yeah.
Spot! He crossed his lines. Oh, God, matys. That's a kill you've got to confirm. And KRIMZ going to fall too to SunPayus at range. So actually, the round becomes more expensive than you would hope. And considering money's not great over towards Fnatic, that's going to have a bit of a dampener on the mood after winning that round. Yeah, being less than adequate. Quick aggression coming through. Look at the information. Ence are gaining early.
What a ball to play.
So quick, getting so much info. Glaive now has to make the easiest call of his life to try and rotate back over. maden going to find the area B. Afro will fall. And I think now you can see for Fnatic, they don't really know what to do. They know that they've lost the ability to deny a flank.
As far as they know, maden just gets a kill towards T-spawn. They could be just running into a 4-man stack on the B-bomb side. So they decide to slow it down. They spread around, and now they're just hoping that Ence overstepped the mark, but they're just not. KRIMZ finds one, but the AVP of maden, actually, interestingly enough, gets a double kill, and that's a great round. From maden, there's the other ult. Finally, a bit of a wayward shot. Well, I say wayward, it still connects, but not quite enough for the kill. So matys with a chance for a 1v4, but it's maden with his 4th kill of the round to get this round in favor of Ence.
Here's where they go from here. Smoke going to come forward. A triple stack towards B. If they go for a mid pop here, they're going to get a lot of info. They could even wrap towards A, but no, they're going to commit in the direction. One close left. NertZ could step up in a huge way. Flash on the corner. bodyy finds him with a P250 of all guns. And more could be coming as bodyy makes it a double. SunPayus and maden all that's left in a 2 versus 3. Spam on the corner. 2 more bullets and he could have dropped matys, but no. Bomb goes down. Post plant set up and the numbers favoring Fnatic on the force buy. And matys is locking that in place. SunPayus, all that's left. He drops a nade and he drops out of there. No chance he's giving this a go in the retake. Just like that. Are going to see Fnatic lock in a 12 map point on their map pick.
And Fnatic are still able to steal this round away, snatch it away. A massive double by both bodyy and matys. Another walk towards middle, but look at the setup from Ence. They have maden playing the up-close angle and the AVP posted. Worst tempo. SunPayus needs to land the first shot. KRIMZ has actually found a kill onto Dycha. This could be a little bit problematic, but maden gets one already for bodyy. There comes the refrag, and now they've realized that A is completely open for business. The bomb can just run back, and this is what bodyy is doing. He's just hightailing it back towards the A bomb side, but look at kyuubii. He's walked out of B.
You can get all the info. Bomb will go down, just shy of 10 seconds on that clock. Now post bomb to be set up, and KRIMZ can pull off a monster flank here. Feels like NertZ is an unknown quantity. kyuubii, I don't think spotted him. KRIMZ wouldn't have either, but they're dropping towards water. Could be everything. Couldn't turn around in time. SunPayus caught upon in the clutch. Took all the damage to kickstart this round to 11 points of HP. And now he's got to try and pull it all off on his own. bodyy will see it off. And what a performance coming out from Fnatic on their map pick. We said Anubis was a good choice. That puggy nature of the map. And that is exactly why. What a performance coming out from them. They take the first notch here, 1 map away, of course. Try and get all of these rounds out early would be everything for them. Flash on towards the corner, pop shot with the USPS, 4 bodyy spotted immediately. Look at the double stacking towards gap here. bodyy, Julies, 2 pistols, 2 kills in a matter of moments. Good work for him. He's going to fly through the molly and nearly finds a 3rd. NertZ, what is that second shot? What is happening? Afro will fall to a random flick and matys left all alone. 1.
No way.
Not quite 2, but he has time for the reload. And he does get deleted on the drive-by by Glaive. Comes up close. Could be pretty important. matys taking a lot of nade damage. Now he's going to be tested. Those flashes could catch him. matys dead in a matter of moments in the hands of Glaive, who continues playing well. kyuubii in the smoke, so lost. And Glaive going to find yet one more.
That's so awkward. maden was aware of the possibility. White peak makes it quite tough for KRIMZ to react, and NertZ is already coming in from behind. A lot of pressure being put on those 2 last remaining Fnatic members, but so far they've been able to hold on to it, and they will be able to hold on to those 2 M4s, but it's a 3-0 start from Ence, and it's looking much better. The bomb making its way back towards the A-bomb side as well. Rotation's going to start coming in. The 3-man stack from Fnatic towards that bomb side, but Glaive leading the charge, might get away with 1 and does manage to drop bodyy, but Afro stands tall and stands strong. Dycha goes down. Afro's in a whole lot of trouble, but he's got a lot of cover because of the smokes around him. Glaive's gonna try and climb on top of the bomb side. Molotov makes it so awkward. He's gonna burn to a KRIMZ. This is all over the place, and NertZ, he can try and get a couple kills here, but he's gonna get spotted, instantly deleted by kyuubii, and SunPayus has seen enough. He's going to try and hold on to that AVP. That's going to be the first one on Vertigo on the board for Fnatic and force stay alive as well. It's one of the maps on which Glaive can just fit into the positions that Snappy was playing as well. Oh, speaking of that, he's actually going to walk out of middle. This is massive. It's usually NertZ to do that, but NertZ is the one behind, and he's going to get set up in a really good position. Maden, he shut down one. It's just a lot of Ence players picking up fights left, right, and center, and Maden with a double. He's going to spot bodyy any moment now. Bodyy probably gets that kill, but that's just going to confirm his whereabouts. It's just going to be through information, and never mind. Maden's just moving like a ninja. It's a triple for him. It's a massive round.
Now KRIMZ waiting for his opportunity. Smoke in front of the Molotov. KRIMZ forced further back, but it met with a nade on towards maden. Glaive as well taking some serious damage. This 4 versus 4 is actually looking good for Fnatic.
Yeah, they've wasted so much time to try and clear out that sandbag's position, and everyone from Fnatic has actually rotated back. They would have loved to have an HE, but they're spamming Glaive down. Did he get the kill? Afro gets the kill onto maden through the smoke. It's complete carnage. It's a lovely camera angle as well to catch a look at it, and kyuubii finally gets the kill, and there's no time for the bomb to go down.
Already decent aggression coming through as well. kyuubii taking a lot of early space here. Hang on a second though. Glaive somehow got nice and aggro. Up on towards the side. A lot of damage dealt. NertZ will find matys as well on the other side. So it's all falling apart all over the place. maden going to find one. SunPayus gets a free man towards kyuubii. Chaos in the server. And in a matter of moments, Fnatic only have 2 remaining alive.
It's going to be 8 on the T side regardless. This map running away from Fnatic slowly but surely. It's not even that slow, to be fair. It's quite a rapid sprint away from them. bodyy gets another. They could survive. And they will.
Maybe. Yeah. So, what we see out of Glaive. Remaining a minute to speak of. Boost to come through as well. Might try and get a AK up close, and Glaive going to find yet another. Entry fragging. Glaive is starting to step up in a serious way. Afro up close. NertZ beating for the swing as well, but actually going to opt against it, trying to bait in the fight here. Afro looking around the corner, going to spot out nothing. Surely he expects something. As for the corner left eye peek, Afro only one to win that every day of the week. Bomb goes down, Ence hunting for their 9th here. Honestly, I can't see a world in which I don't find it. KRIMZ on the flank, he feels like a known quantity. There's 2 players ready as well. Even if he finds a kill, the trade is soon to be found. Gotta pull the pin sometime soon. KRIMZ got to look for this fight. Flashing towards the site. KRIMZ not cleared properly. maden for a double. Glaive to see the last. There's 3 kills to Glaive's aim. 14 and 4.
It's nice to see that Glaive is still able to pack a punch in the server individually. And this is just the start. 9-2 up. matys, this time around, is going to get the better of Dycha. I feel like too many times Dycha has been able to win that fight. But look at maden towards the ramp. Another 1-for-1. But again, it is a refrag from the T's. They've done a really good job of not letting Fnatic get a kill and then run away with a man advantage so far on Vertigo.
3v3. Ence hunting for double digits. All goes a little bit quiet. Not a lot on offer just yet. NertZ trying to go alone deep through mid. He snuck through. He wraps forward. Big. This is huge. This is a really decent position for NertZ to be in as well. Just needs to be careful that that flank doesn't come in.
No way they're ready.
Barrels spotted. Gonna find one. kyuubii goes down, but he can't make it a second. matys will trade him out. Smoking towards the left-hand side of pillar, but even still, Glaive gonna continue trying to lock it in. matys gets dropped through said smoke, and it's all down to KRIMZ. The vet has to step up again, but a vet on the other side of Glaive looking to try and deny him. Looking to find double digits. Does find one. SunPayus will fall, and it's vet v vet here. KRIMZ is low, though. What can he do? Smoke on towards the bomb could be something. It does bounce off the corner, though. Not exactly the greatest. Trying to tap on towards the bomb. Will get it, but can't play comfortable. And Glaive going to see it off. What a response off the back of a poor map number 1. Glaive, a masterclass. First half here.
It's all about that round for both teams. Ence win it. That's going to be a clean sweep. Fnatic win it. Might be in for a couple more rounds, but Glaive is just so nasty right now.
Glaive is feeling it, dude.
Nothing's spotted.
Fnatic seem lost, dude. I don't really know what to do.
Yep. They've just slowed it down and they're waiting. They still have 1 smoke and 1 flash to play. More to SunPayus though, and Glaive's landed another one. They're just so clean. One after the other. Does he get a third? Well, that one bullet doesn't connect. Neither does this one. He's just staffing away, but it is a 4 versus 2. There goes the smoke and the flash from bodyy. He's going to try and set up KRIMZ for somewhat of success. That smoke is far from ideal, though. So KRIMZ is going to have to find a couple of heads. They line up for him in a way, but glaive finds his third, Dycha with another. And as the pistol rounds go in favor of Ence, we should be going to an overpass.
Glaive on the corner, KRIMZ round it. Gonna try and find this fight. Has a support as well. So very quick trades from SunPayus, who still remains in the open. Avoids the flash well and finds the frag. Can't quite make it yet. Another afro at range, and the scout will drop it off. Now 1 bullet headshot territory. A lot of this feels like it has to come from afro. A scout has to deliver in some way. They cannot find this round. Ooh. That's 12, if not more, in favor. D up close. Smoke in front of his face as well, but not a lot of time to get this bomb down. Shy of 15 seconds. Got to go here and now. Dycha spots them. Flash on the corner as well. Might jump up to try and deny the bomb, and he gets both. Dycha, beautiful work. There is 12, and there is Ence. Map point looking for map 3.
They've been the far better team with a thick margin. 10 consecutive chances to close it out. At this point, it's not a matter of if they close it out, it's a matter of when they close it out, and SunPayus says now.
SunPayus wants to get this one done and dusted. Bodyy will fall, afro not exactly healthy. He coming towards stairs. Could be a bit of trouble here. That Tech9 going to take a chunk of damage. And the closer. NertZ going to make sure this one is done and dusted. KRIMZ waiting for a frag, but that is that. Is 2 all they get for Fnatic. It's simply been not good enough.
Shouldn't be. Afro and KRIMZ, a 2v5 is just a matter of time. That's going to be a 13-2 vertigo for Ence. And a debut map victory for glaive. As the IGL, 5 months of inactivity, and glaive finally comes back to action, 18-5 to lead Ence into their first map win without Snappy, without Saul, but with glaive and kyuubii.
And that's the way you've got to play it. I think, you know, if things are going a little bit rough or they're not looking great in the server, if you're glaive individually, you've got to...
That B bomb side. Double push towards short, though. That's a lot of information gained, and they might have a 1v1 presented. Catch bodyy with a nade in hand, and that actually makes it so tough for the connector players to go out now. Even if they wanted to use the flash and get short control, they need to go towards A. They have no other choice.
They do now. NertZ playing backside. Couple of taps with a P2K, looking for a couple of scouts, but not finding any of them. Just a bit of damage. Dycha gonna fall to the hands of afro. 4 versus 3, not out of the realms of possibility yet for Fnatic. Numbers don't favor them. The situation wrapping towards B isn't bad.
Good smoke though towards short. Both players just trapped behind. There's going to be the boost. Oh, glaive has seen it. He's tapping away. We remember the pistol round for vertigo and how crisp he was on the ESP. And look at maden. He's made his way towards water. Now he's been seen though, tapping left, right, and center. But NertZ has been dropped by afro, and this is a lot more awkward for maden now. He needs the USB to connect to at least one of them. matys finally gets one. maden one in return, but needs to back off and reload for now. Glaive towards the heaven. This is an all over the place pistol round, but finally KRIMZ falls down. And it has to be afro to clutch it up in the 1v2. Tapping away. He knows where both players are, but glaive shuts him down. Finally, his USB connects as well, and the pistol round goes in favor of Ence.
Not exactly a normally one-sided round as it could be, but Fnatic lose this. Ence can go 3-4 and up without too much of a response. And that's not a bad start at all for Ence.
Yeah, the smoke is just so massive, right? Even if the flash is good, kyuubii just turns around and he couldn't find his way out of there, and NertZ is hearing the step. Timing is going to be everything. He might even get away with a double. It's just the one, and it's actually a double refrag coming in from KRIMZ and matys. That opens up the A-bomb side. maden
setting up in the direction of A. Smoke's going to come over as well. One towards dumpster. Flash going to come deep on towards side as well. Glaive going to play out in front of it, as you would expect. Caught by the flash, and so is maden, who spams in towards long. But still nobody showing presence. 15 seconds, time is ticking. This bomb is going to struggle to go down if they're not careful. KRIMZ finds the trader towards maden, and he finds one more on towards glaive. Dycha left all alone now on a 1 versus 2, and the forced by a Fnatic on the cards to win this one out.
Oh,
unless they choke it, they go and aggro.
No
Reload being caught here, and he nearly lines up both, but bodyy puts him down. Fnatic tied up.
For the T's to work with, and we have 2 opes in this round, but Haven't really gotten into too much action yet. There goes SunPayus. kyuubii eventually will go for that peek and eventually will get punished for it.
Bias. Looking to play around that smoke. KRIMZ going on to back on towards maden. Numbers stay in favor of Ence, but it still is a dicey situation.
That's interesting.
matys have got a lot of space towards A.
He's got such great timing.
He can wrap all the way through. If they stay down towards B, he can still single-handedly wrap all the way through. And we saw this happen earlier. This now feels like a very awkward situation. matys getting so much mileage here. Hang on a moment. This feels really weird. The AWP lucky to stay alive in the hands of KRIMZ. And again, now matys becomes such a crucial part of the success. There's no way they consider him. Waiting to isolate the fight as many as he can. He does get spotted. Getting one. Labor spraying towards the second. SunPayus reacts for a four to the hands of bodyy, who then gets traded out by Dycha, who then gets dropped by KRIMZ. Chaos carnage in the server, and KRIMZ has spotted him in towards short water. But time is ticking. He's got to swing. He's got to find the fight, and NertZ is expecting it to some way. Back turn. Did he turn back? Head on a swivel. The answer is no. KRIMZ sees it off. What a wild round of Counter-Strike, and it just slots in favor of Fnatic. That's unfortunate. The flash was there too. Nobody gives him the fight. KRIMZ get a little bit closer and closer. It still feels like they want to finish in the direction of A, but there's 3 fights that they've got to find before that. matys, the first, will deliver. NertZ, the 4, at range. The AK, still trying to keep them at bay, and SunPayus sits in that smoke. 30 seconds, and as time starts to tick, this A take starts to get dicier and dicier as SunPayus waits around. This feels really damn awkward. 20 seconds. Gotta start looking at the clock now. And SunPayus will deliver. That's an AK2-2, and he goes untraded. Make that a double. maden will answer one with a 5-7 as well. It's Afro all alone. 1 versus 2. The scope's being heard. 10 seconds as well, and the quick scope cannot convert. And eco for Ence converted. Does spot the jump heat though. He himself may have been spotted there by kyuubii, or at least the radar may have done the work for him. Playing close. Short water steps all heard as well. So now they're known quantity. There's no point going slow anymore. kyuubii does damage, but it's Dycha for a triple spray down. And he could get more as well. They're going to come over towards wood and does so much damage. Dycha's on for the ace. Give it to the king, and he shall rise. What a round from Dycha. All 5 in his favor. And the nade is the cherry on top. That was sumptuous.
Individuals are just going absolutely ham right now for Ence, but it is still worrying, right? The fact that you just feel absolutely destroyed, absolutely run over. You're not getting a chance in some of those rounds. How is this for a change, though? afro with a good opening. Decides to stick around. It is a little bit risky, and a missed shot is going to cost SunPayus his life. afro gets that kill. maden's been hurt. They know he is towards the connector. He should be going down as well. There's no way he gets away alive. No matter just to get a 1. He can try and find something else in the smoke. He's going to push through. KRIMZ, he's heard the drop surely, but maden has decided to push. body's there to support him. maden did his absolute damn best. I don't see how this one goes in Ence's favor.
Is bit of a weird one. The 2 remaining of kyuubii and Dycha. Magic needed for them. Labor spray, but Dycha will find the kill and actually finds it relatively unscathed. kyuubii to 4.
Yeah.
Now this completely changes the situation. Afro's within the range of a 1-bullet headshot territory for the M4. This feels like a slightly doable cause. The rotation's being called. He is going to go back to try and support that of kyuubii, getting 1 shadow spotted for the second. kyuubii stepping up again. This man continues to deliver. First day back on CS2, and he's showing there's still some life left in the old dog just yet. This is beautiful work from him, and kyuubii may be more needed. KRIMZ tapping away, and kyuubii might just see it off. He will. Brilliant work from kyuubii again. These last 2 maps from him have been incredible.
They're actually going to fall back and try and clear him out there. A lot of potential for a double even, but the white peak is just too good. NertZ couldn't connect. matys gets the opener. And afro, in the meantime, actually showcases what an opening kill on the T side looks like. Nice pickup. It's a 5v3, and Fnatic might actually get that 5th round in the end.
Yeah, maybe. Nothing really offering up. Call has been made by Ence. Gonna go stack towards the A side. This looks like it might actually be the right call. No, not off the back of SunPayus. Found that shot towards bodyy. Now Dycha is trying to beckon over some support. He's in a lot of trouble with Dycha. He's maybe the danger himself. matys We'll find the trade bomb to go down. A 2 versus 3 ensues, and they're smoked out here. Gonna make this situation all the more tougher. maden gonna push through it, finding one, or finding another. 1 versus 1. Orb the orb. Afro gonna play over towards short. Makes a noise like he's dropped as well. SunPayus now a second drop gonna come through. Has to swing onto the short player, but Afro too quick. 5 rounds for Fnatic found, but my God, that was a hard-fought half for Counter-Strike in towards our decider.
And, well, CT side now on Overpass, one of the most CT-sided maps in the pool. They still do have a bit of a chance.
That goes long. Couple of taps. matys gonna find the first. Dycha gonna answer back. And Dycha looking for more scalps, which he finds. Afro deleted at range. That P250 doing God's work. And glaive up close and personal, opting for the burst fire mode. Will find it. 2v2. A weird and scrappy pistol. That was glaive and maden. They're all to do. They're going to go out towards B. Post-spawn setup.
Bomb goes down. No kit for the CTs, though. They need to be quite quick with this one. And glaive is just going to pull back. They're going to double back towards short. And this is a really good decision right now. There's no util whatsoever on the CT side either. You can tell they're wasting so much time in hopes that they get given a peek, but just not coming through. Now they've heard the drop from heaven. They heard the steps from both players. They can just peek on timing, and maden takes down the first one, and now he spotted the second as well. bodyy just tapping the bomb, just trying to bait out the peaks, manages to get the first one, but the time is his biggest enemy, and there's not enough left. He's gonna try and tap the bomb, at least get the final kill, but a pistol round's gonna go in favor of Ence. It's a clean shot for bodyy, but Ence get up to 8.
Yeah, nice pistol overall from bodyy. He won't survive, but generally speaking, at the very least, it was well played from him. But fundamentally speaking, kind of entering these mid-rounds on their T side to be very, very slow. It's the right way to play when you don't really have that information. You might get it. Try swinging in towards long as well. That, to me, feels like a risk, but it works. maden and SunPayus, what a combination. A dynamic duo deliver 2.
Oh, look at Afro. They might not be ready for him. They're going to clear him out. Afro gets the first one. Does he get a second? Oh, no. Dycha manages to cancel when this is such a massive find. Both bodyy and KRIMZ have rotated back, but they still have NertZ towards the B-bomb side. Surely they just throw in the nades and wait to see if NertZ finds something, and he's gonna walk it out. This is a perfect fake. KRIMZ realizes that there is a possibility. body's saying nothing's happening, but look at NertZ. He's so close. If he wins that fight, round is over, and KRIMZ stands tall, but he gets dinked up in the process. Surely he gets refragged. Now he spotted 2 more. You don't really want to get into that fight. SunPayus finally shuts him down, and his bodyy in the 1v3. Molly on top of the bomb side. Dycha is going to force him into the fight, and Dycha actually wants to take it. He's not shying away from a 1 versus 1, this guy. He's felt.
Simply put, it's a pretty shameful attempt from them as well. Afro going to find one, though. maden to fall. There's an opening kill, but look at the space NertZ has got. He's stuck out around the smoke. He might get a preview towards back pillar. He will. Gets traded immediately, but nonetheless a kill to be found. Nade on the toes of glaive as well. Still, he remains snuck out of that smoke as well. Things may not expect it. Oh, glaive will. What a shot from him. Ijo's there for 2! As matys falls as well. Molotov in towards water. And now body's in a hell of a lot of trouble himself. Avoids the bulk of the nade damage. And SunPayus will lurk out towards A. Spots one crossing. It is such a weird round of Counter-Strike. But Afro and SunPayus, they know where each other are. It's a standoff to see who can find that frag. As Dycha searches for the last man remaining on B. Downhill fall to the hands of bodyy. A 2 versus 2 ensues. glaive is low. SunPayus isn't exactly healthy. And Afro seems to know.
He does. The question is, which side of the smoke SunPayus chooses? And he chooses just the right one. Insta headshot. Afro's out of the server, and it has to be bodyy. It has to be another 1 versus 2. The bump is far away, though, so he's gonna have a lot of time. SunPayus gets aggressive in towards bang. body's holding for it. He's ready. Timing is awful, and that's gonna set up SunPayus for another one. It's a double for the Spaniard. 15 and 9 for him, and 12 on the board for Ence. Dycha in that position. He might get taken down by the O, but he's just going to rejoin with his teammates. It's going to be a dedicated play towards the B-bomb side. Look at the amount of bodyys towards short, by the way. No one coming out of Monster. All 5 people from the same position, and NertZ might just catch the perfect timing. He's going to be a little bit ahead of the nades. It's a nice little detail. There's the 2 kills going in favor of Ence, and kyuubii's all along towards the back of the side. They know he's there. He's not going to get a single one. Dycha shuts him down. It is just bodyy and Afro left. SunPayus is here at the steps. They're just going to pick up the fights. They know what's going on.
GG.
Body goes down. Afro's gonna follow suit. Ence eliminates Fnatic from the Elisa Masters Espoo 2023 as they move into the arena. Face off against Habu. Afro's gonna hit the reload. It doesn't really make a difference. He's gonna go down any moment now. SunPayus is even going for the knife right now, and Afro knows it. This one's over. SunPayus is just hunting him down, and he's gonna put Salt into the injury insult as they eliminate Fnatic from the tournament.
Yeah, Fnatic, not a great couple of maps of Counter-Strike. 7 rounds across the final 2 maps of the series.